Rebel. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what this man's about to say, but brace yourself. He's had some things to say about single mothers in the past. And listen, just let him rock. I'll give all y'all an opportunity to respond to what he says afterwards. Um, Rebel, just be yourself, be unhinged, and give your opinion on the topic. You already heard the audio in the first live, and the floor is yours, man. Say how you feel about this, man.
Listen. Listen, the streets have been calling Rebel, and I had to pick up this phone. I had to answer. I was cooking on a live 2.5 hours, so I'm already charged up from earlier cooking these single moms and these baby hair bandits. So we about to get up into it. I'm gonna need y'all to tap the screen. Keep tapping until you get carpal tunnel. Keep tapping the screen and don't stop. Listen, man.
Oh man, here we go.
Here we go. You already gave the disclaimer. It's too late now.
Rebel, listen, man. Listen, be yourself, man. Say how you honestly feel.
We got to get the numbers up, baby. We got to get the numbers up. Listen, give me 1 second. Hold up. There we go. Listen. Single moms are for recreational use only. Listen, hey, this has been going around all over the app. I know you've seen it, Noble. You've seen people say that on the lives. I've seen Don P. Sound say it on the lives. Guess who brought that to this app? Your boy Rebel. Your boy Rebel brought the realness to TikTok, and now it's catching on. The next term we got to get catching on, we got to get these baby hair bandits. Everybody, anytime you can use it, use the word baby hair bandits. Let's get this word cracking. I'm trying to get the culture started up in this app. I'm your favorite TikToker's favorite TikToker. Listen, man. These single moms are for recreational use only. Hey, you get her what you need. Hey, get little Keenan Head, the McDonald's, whatever, with the little toy, and send her on her way. Don't try to start a family. Just send her on her way. And for most men, right? For most men, I don't even say use single moms for recreational use only. Just stay away from them like they got the plague. Because you may end up falling in love with this single mom who's not even worth your meat. Your money, energy, attention, and time. Why are you wasting your money, energy, attention, and time on a baby hair bandit who fucked off her whole high sexual market value? When she had her value, her SMV at the highest, guess what she did? She was going over to Ladarius's house. She was going on getting her back blown out by Levante, Trayvon, Tyrone. She went down to the HBU, got ran through more times in the Holland Tunnel. She went down to the phone party with Brad, Chad, Garrett. They was blowing that back out like a chiropractor, right? She didn't give you no time of the day when her SMV was high. When she still had a flat stomach, you can still see her collarbones. Now, all of a sudden, she 30, 40, 50 pounds. Maybe her waist start with a 2. She got 2 kids by 2 different dudes. Now, all of a sudden, she hitting you with the, hey, big head. Listen, they hit you with that, hey, big head. After then, they had the children. Hey, you tell... Hey, you tell her to kick rocks, man, because that's not what you do, man. Listen, man, we got these notes. We about to kick it right here. We about to kick it real smooth. And listen, man, on some... I'm sorry. What you say you hit him with? You hit him with one of these.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't see that coming. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead.
I tried to tell you, I had the soundboard ready. I had it ready. I got the sounds ready.
I'm sorry. Go
I got these sounds ready. Listen, I got a couple more ready to go too. Just wait. Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh man. Let me see. Oh yeah. Listen. Taking care of the child. The guy said, "Well, what about the father and the kid?" Does listen. Taking care of that child is not my problem. That is a you problem, Keisha. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. You had the child by Ladarius who hasn't held down a stable job since 2014. That's not a me problem. Listen, I'll blow that back out, get you a Happy Meal, get you little Keenan something to eat, and send you on your way back to the streets where you belong. But having to take care of that kid and raise it, that's a you problem, right? Listen. Oh yeah. And all these single mothers are talking about, oh, I can raise these kids all by myself. Oh, I can do this and that. I don't need no man.
Determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Listen, these single moms out here talking about I don't need a man. Yes, you do. The stats prove it. Life proves it. Look at the eye test. Look at how many single. I want you to go out, touch some grass today. We don't have to look at stats. We're going to bring them up in a second. How many single moms do you see on a daily average that are happy, that are content with life, that are living their best life out here? Don't worry, I'll wait. Right? And then I was looking at these stats. These are just for black families mainly, right? Black families living at or below the poverty level, right? Female household with no husband, 74%. 1.4 million black single mom households are living at or below the poverty level, right? Because all these women out here talking about, oh, I can focus on my career. I can do this. I can do that. I'm she woman. I'm Mother Queen Coco got us, right? This is what you hear. I can focus on my career.
I could focus on my career.
But in actuality, they barely scraping by to even pay the rent, right? And if you look at the single father homes with no wife for the black families, it's 10%. So what does that tell you? These strong, single, independent queens out here, talking about, oh, my degree and I can focus on my career.
So I could focus on my career.
Right? They've been hit by when we had the pandemic. They were the number one people, the number one demographic that had the highest rate of eviction. But when you ask them that and you try to talk about these things, you get nothing but crickets. Right? And then also when you start to ask these things and you start probing questions, it's never their fault, right? It's all Jermaine's fault. Right? It's always Jermaine's fault. It's never their fault. Right? So, hey, it's time to cook, baby. Listen, these baby hair bandits are running around reckless, throwing their peace leave around, and then hoping after they have little peanut head Keenan and Tyrone, baby, they hoping they can find some sucker that they can lick so they can hope to clean up the mess. Why do you think so many of these baby hair bandits running around just reckless with the peace leave? Because they know they can find somebody stupid and gullible enough to clean up the mess and to save them from whatever effed up situation that they're in. Listen, these baby hair bandits, they are not looking for love. They are looking for a partner with resources. Now, hey, I'm gonna repeat this one more time. These baby hair bandits, they are not looking for love. They are looking for a partner with resources. Listen. Listen, and all these dudes talking about, oh, it's single mothers. Y'all get with a single mother. Listen, bro. Hey, I sent you the video the other day. Listen, peace sleeve is like water. It is everywhere. You sent dudes over here talking about, oh, I can wipe up a single mom. I'm a real dude. Peace sleeve is everywhere. Go down to the junior college with a fist full of 20s. You can get yourself a flatback Kaylee and pay for her college books. You can go out to the club and get yourself a Ku Klux Keisha. You can go anywhere. Just work on yourself. Stop. See, dealing with single mothers is a mentality. These dudes don't think that they're good enough to go out there and get themselves a 20-something-year-old woman who does not have kids by 10 different niggas out here giving out the peace leave like it's freaking free school lunch and whatnot, right? And when these chicks have these kids, right, there is an incentive, right, to be reckless. They get Section 8, food stamps, WIC, maybe some type of child support, moral support. They got, their two daddies. They got their regular daddy, then they got daddy government. Daddy government got them. If Tyrone don't want to pay, daddy government gonna pay. They know if Darius don't want to help with the rent, they can go down to the DES office in their local state and area. DES will be like, oh, we got you. We'll help pay your rent. And Lakeisha, all you have to do is pay $20, $25 a month. This is one of the reasons why these chicks are going out here having babies like it's a goddamn sport, right? We got Ku Klux Keisha out here just running up the numbers like it's a goddamn high score in a new game, right? And one reason you shouldn't be dealing with single moms, you have all the responsibility with little to no authority. You're responsible for little Keenan, little Lakeisha, Tasha, Tyrone, Lakita, Laquisha. You gotta buy the football gear. You gotta help pay the rent. You gotta fix the car. You gotta, do this. You gotta do that. You gotta buy the baby formula. You gotta make sure she's mentally all right. She's physically all right. Pick up the kids from the soccer game, drop them off to the soccer game, go to the baseball games, go to the ballet recital, go to the PTA meetings, this, that, and the third. You have to do everything. But guess what? When it's time to put your foot down as a man and to have some authority, you have little to no authority. Damn near none at all, right? And like I said earlier, why, as a man, would you be at your top of your sexual market value and then deal with some low-level straggle-daggle that effed hers off years ago and she's at the bottom of her SMV when you can get a chick at the same, right around the same? So that's why I say these single moms are for recreational use only.
Oh my God. I'm
Yo, I knew you was gonna make my head hurt.
I'm lost. Okay. It was a lot said. So he said DES. I'm guessing he's in Arizona. So in Arizona, that's a state where black men hate black women. So that's common there. So I can see the rhetoric if you're in Arizona, Rebel. Because black men don't like black women there. So maybe
Shout out
that's
to
what it is.
Arizona. 80% of black marriages are with black men and black women. So
They
majority
are.
of
I
black
lived
men
in, I
marry
lived in
black women.
Arizona for a long time. I lived in
I
Chandler
live in
for years.
Arizona right now and I see a lot of
Yeah.
black men with black women.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
How's that not true? I
Because
live
there,
here. Ma'am, I literally live
and
here.
I
I know
just
you've
moved there from there 4 months, like 6 months
so how long
ago.
have you been in Arizona?
I was in Arizona for 10 years. My
I lived here
children,
all my life.
yeah, my
That's more than
children,
10 years.
great,
I've
they
been
great.
all over.
Okay.
Scottsdale, Mesa, Phoenix, everywhere.
And the
Black
black
men
men
date
hate
black
black
women.
women. They do. They
No,
do.
they don't.
Yes, they do.
You just have a bias.
No, I don't. I can hear your rhetoric and where it's coming from, and it made sense to me. And when you
I
said
just stated
DES,
some.
I'm like, oh, I get it. He's one of those guys.
How
So
am I one of those guys? Some of the
because
stuff that I
that is
said is from the
common. Even when you use
blackdemographics.com.
it as women, you use black women names. You Keisha, and you don't never say Haley or Kelly because they got 10 baby daddies too. But I don't
But
hear
if I
y'all
would have,
saying that about them. It's always about the black woman. If you're gonna say women in general, name all of them. Name Marty Soul, name Keisha, name Rebecca, because that happens in every culture. You have single mothers in every culture for bad decision making. Don't just do us in and say black women names all the time. If you just talking about women in general, say women in general.
ma'am, didn't you just hear me say? Right now, I have the stats up for the black women and black families, so I'm going to talk about that right now.
But then you
Or did you
said
just
that,
skip
but
over
then you
that?
said you could go down to the college and get you a Kelly without no kids. I'm guessing Kelly is a non-black woman. Let me tell you something. You live in Arizona. You have hood rat white girls. You have hood rat Latina girls. You have hood rat black girls. So don't just do that because it happens everywhere. No matter if you get a single mother Mexican girl, you still gonna have the same goddamn problems, but you're gonna be fighting a cartel or something instead of a regular black dude over their kids.
The cartel?
Well, whatever she messed with, whoever the kids be, you gonna have what's that daishiki? You're gonna be in a daishiki situation because she gonna have kids of all races.
Uh,
She really just said the cartel, like they out here with the Mexicans in the low.
It
And
don't matter.
also,
I'm
if
just
you look up
saying.
these stats, right? Kelly, Becky, Marisol, Marlene, Yesenia, they also, they
Or
do
hood
have
rat.
single moms,
I
right?
have a lot of
But if you
Latino
look at the
friends.
stats, if you look at the stats, black women just run away with that stat more than any other race of women.
All my
And you
Latina
can look
friends are
on
single mothers without husbands with
blackdemographics.com,
multiple kids.
demographics for black people, black people. So it's not like they're just making these things up. This is for black folks, for black people. Go there and you can look at it. And you can see these astounding numbers about the black community and black men and black women. And as you can see, black women have one of the highest rates of single motherhood in America.
Okay, and we also have one of the highest rates of black on black crime. We have a lot of things. We were black people in America, in North America. We from the beginning when we were here or when we were brought here, the ones that were here and the ones that were brought here, we've been set up from this system ain't even for us. So of course we gonna have some messed up stuff going on. It's made like that. That's how the system was designed to destroy the black homes. And
okay.
if you want to get technical, if you go in the Bible, it says the man is gonna leave the home and hate the woman. And that's what's exactly what's going on. But I hear a lot of, and then you said it's all over social media. Everybody is saying this, is everybody is saying that. That's cool that you design your own word, but it sounds like your mindset is getting, you're like everybody else on social media. Just like I was telling Noble how a lot of the women have BBLs, and you said the baby hair bandits and with the wigs and stuff. Every man that I talk to, a lot of men, I ain't gonna say everyone, they have the same talking points. That's getting old now. Cause y'all no different than the chicks with the BBLs bashing black women. Cause y'all all say the same exact thing and it's getting played out. We're gonna have to come up with something different in a
So,
resolution to make our people a better people.
so if a lot of men are speaking a lot of the same speaking points, don't you think that's at least some of it is true? Don't
It
they say
is.
where there's smoke, there's fire?
It is. But again, just like the black woman, we have our icks and our flaws. So does the black man. So what are we going to do as a people if we want to procreate with each other? How are we going to get over this instead of bashing in front of the whole world on the internet black women like that's why we get treated when we go in other spaces, we get treated like crap because you got somebody that's watching this and what you're saying and they gonna think that's a quiche and they treat us like crap. Then they're recording and making us look like we're animal. It's a chain reaction to everything that you do and a chain reaction to everything that you say.
It's very hard to record and put something on the internet that is not there. There's been plenty of people who thought something was there, they recorded it, put it on the internet, and guess what? They were wrong, they were dead wrong, and nobody agreed with them. You've seen the videos or these entitled women going to gyms thinking these men are quote unquote harassing them. They put the video on the internet, and what happens? They look like a complete fool and an idiot for it.
I
So they can
agree,
try to
and they
put,
do.
so if they put a feminine, fit, feminine, and friendly black woman who's not disagreeable, who did nothing wrong, and a black guy tries to put her on there to make her look like a fool, he's going to look like a complete idiot, and people are going to come for his neck, especially being a black woman. And you know how the black community is when it comes to black women. So
Right.
if she is in the right, he's not going to get too far with those videos.